and today we're going to go on an adventure that celebrates the Bottlenose dolphin. It's our hope that you leave here today knowing so much more about these amazing animals and have a renewed respect for the oceans and the waterways that we share with them. Now let's get things started by introducing you to two of the dolphins we care for. In the center, this is Jackson and Clyde. Jackson and Clyde are both bottlenose dolphins, which is just one of several different species of whales and dolphins, also known as cetaceans, that can be found right here off the Florida coast. All of the dolphins you'll be meeting today have been born within our SeaWorld parks, and they range in age from 5 all the way up to 46 years old. And after today's presentation, make sure you join us next door at Key West Dolphin Cove, where you can learn even more and get up close to these amazing marine mammals. Now that you've met some of our pod, let's dive right in and talk about what makes dolphins so cool. Nature has given them some amazing adaptations that allow them to navigate, forage, and even to play. One of those adaptations is the bolo that's located right on top of their head. Now, this is where they breathe air from, of course, but did you also know that this is where they vocalize from? So, let's listen in. Now, dolphins will also hold their breath as they forage for their prey, which largely consists of fish, squid, and even the occasional crustacean. To catch that fast-moving and slippery fish, dolphins like Tyler will use that powerful tail to reach speeds of up to 22 miles per hour. They can also use those strong and powerful tails to get an even better look above the surface, diving deep and getting their bodies up and out of the water. Engaging with our dolphins, both physically and mentally, allows us to give them the best care possible, and it provides exceptional animal welfare. With this care, we can form bonds and relationships with them, much like you might with your dog at home. And while dolphins may seem to be natural athletes, it is also our mutual love of play that is one thing that can provide that connection between us. And over the past 60 plus years, SeaWorld has learned that their play ultimately leads to our discoveries. So while today's playtime might look to you like a lot of impressive jumps and spins, it's actually an essential part of how we care for them. Just watch.
the opportunity to spend time with a dolphin can bring out the child in any of us. And childhood memories can often last a lifetime. And that's why today we like to inspire young SeaWorld guests in much the same way that our animal caregivers were inspired on their early days at SeaWorld. And with that said, what's your name? Ariana, it's very nice to meet you. Where are you from? She's all the way from Michigan. Let's give her a big SeaWorld welcome. Now today, we're going to have to show everyone out there just how we build relationships with dolphins, like my friend Hutch here. But to do that, we're going to have to take a few steps closer, all the way up to this 24-foot drop-off. Now when we first met, we shook hands, but in order to meet Hutch, he's going to come up, you're going to reach out and shake his flipper. So Ariana, meet Hutch. Hutch, meet Ariana. That was perfect. Now another great way to start building a relationship is by feeding him some fish. So we're going to take this fish and toss it right into his mouth. Nice. Let's do one for each hand this time. Go ahead. Perfect! You just got the chance to feed a dolphin. Uh-oh. Check out your hands. You see all that? I have some on my hands too. It's fish guts. Smell them. Gross! I'm going to show you how we get rid of those. You're going to show them to Hutch. Just like this. Perfect. Bring your hands together. Rub them really fast. A little bit faster, kind of like you're washing your hands. And then you're just going to dry them off. Nice! Sorry, that might be one long trip back to the hotel room. Now another thing we can do is see if Hutch would like some nice back rubs. So come on down, just like this, on your knees. And let's see what Hutch feels like. Give him a nice back rub. What do you think he feels like? Soft and smooth. Yeah, like a dolphin. We get that often. Now in front of this door, I'm gonna have a secret. He has a tickle spot. Why don't you see what happens when you give him a little tickle tickle? Oh no! He got us all wet. I think he's trying to tell us we're not going to win a splash game with a dolphin. Is that right, Hutch? No way. Let's try something else. Let's see if Hutch would like to go on a really big jump. And I'm going to show you the hand signal. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off by taking this hand and you're going to point at Hutch, just like that. Perfect. Now when I count to 3, you're going to take that finger, you're going to throw it up high to the sky. Are you looking at Hutch? Ready? 1, 2, 3. He saw you. This is just for you. And look how fast he gets back here. And just the thing, let's see if he would like this big fish. Go ahead and take this and toss it right in. Nice. Now, do you know what type of fish you're feeding them? No? Take a guess. Dead? Yes, they are dead. The smaller ones are eaten, and the larger ones are herring. And dolphins like Hutch can eat up to 20 pounds of fish every single day. Now, Ariana, you were lucky enough to be randomly selected to help out with our presentation, but did you know that everyone out there has the opportunity to meet a dolphin today, too? That's right. We encourage you all to visit us at Key West Dolphin Cove for an animal encounter. That's where you can get a closer look at our favorite friends. Simply exit to the left, look for that yellow cabana, and you can have your very own dolphin adventure. Now, Ariana, you have been such a pleasure. I have one final thing for you to do. Take this hand and say goodbye to your new friend, Hutch. Hey, everyone. That was Hutch and Ariana.
Well, it sure is easy to see that Hutch and Ariana just went on an amazing adventure. Well, what about all of you? Are you ready to see some more? Well, that is great because we still have so much more for you to discover. Dolphins are innately curious, and out in the ocean, this can lead them to explore polluted areas or even play with trash. So what can we all do to help? Small things can have big impacts. Recycle. Join a beach cleanup. Properly dispose of fishing line and plastic bottles. Better yet, we can choose reusable items and reduce the amount of waste we all produce. Simple actions like this can go a long way in protecting ocean life. Miguel and I are just a few of over 350 zoological professionals on the SeaWorld team. Collectively, we not only provide world-class care for these dolphins, but we have 1,000 animals with the goal of rehabilitating and returning them to their natural environment. And that's all because of you. Your visit today matters. Without your support, we could not do this good work and save wildlife that needs our help. So on behalf of our entire animal care team, we'd like to say thank you. When we care for our world and take action on behalf of the animals that call it home, that's part of a legacy we're leaving behind, and it's worth celebrating. Remember, be open to new discoveries and see the world with new eyes. What will you discover today? Enjoy the rest of your adventure right here at SeaWorld. Goodbye, everyone.